Hey guys, what's up? So in this lesson we'll be talking about everything about UPSC CSE, reservations, vacancies, what are the exam centers, admit card and so on and so forth. Lot of things have to discuss. So let's get started. So this is about me. You have to give ratings and reviews, like give 5 stars as much as you can so that I feel motivated and bring more and more courses. And you can write the review also, awesome reviews. And in comment section you can give your feedback and queries and do share it with your friends. So, are there any special reservations available? Like there is the standard quota of reservation, which is a constitutional reservation. Like if you go to like Article 16, you will find it there and mention it like in so many places in Constitution it is mentioned, and it applies to candidates belonging to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, other backward caste, physically handicapped. Okay. Other than that, every page in the notification urges women candidate to apply as the government is striving to achieve gender balance in the workforce. So this is not a reservation, but like just to give you an example of what kind of candidates are not represented in the services. So government do an active effort to make sure the representation is done. How are the vacancies determined? That is done by UPSC after getting relevant details from various cadre controlling authorities. Now there are lots of authorities which give like details that in, like let's say in Rajasthan 2 vacancies have to be there more this year, or in Haryana these vacancies have to are already filled, do not include them, and so on and so forth. And they give for the services which for which civil service examination is conducted by central government. So that is how the vacancies are determined depending on the number of vacancies actually and the inputs of cadre controlling authorities. Now, how many vacancies exist and how do we know about them? See, the vacancies are notified in the notification which is issued by the UPSC every year for the examination. The number of vacancies vary depending on the recommendation. Again, I have already told you by the cadre controlling authorities. For example, the Civil Services 2016 examination, which was conducted in August 2016 for approximately 1079 vacancies. Now, how to apply? Like everything has is absolutely online. For prelims also, for mains also, everything is online. In my time, prelims was online, but mains you have to go there to UPSC to submit the form, take out, print out, and all that. But now even that has been taken care of, and the procedure is well laid out in upsconline.nic.in. Now, when to apply? UPSC usually releases the notification in the month of February or March. Okay, and according to the tentative calendar of UPSC, the notification for UPSC CSE 2017 will be released in February of 2017. So watch out for February 2017. Whenever it comes out, I'll make an awesome videos around it so that you don't need to go through the entire thing. How do I know if I am eligible for the examination? The e-admit card will be released almost 3 weeks before the examination, which assures your candidature, so that you know that you have been provisionally admitted. However, your admission is only provisional, as I was saying, subject to the terms and conditions prescribed. For example, if you falsify information that you are a graduate, it can be terminated. What if I don't receive my admit card? The candidate should then contact the commission immediately. Immediately, as soon as you know that by this time you should have received, but you have not received. Information in this regard can be obtained from the facilitation counter. If you call them, they usually respond. Located in the commission's office, either in person or over phone. And in case no communication is received in the commission's office from the candidate regarding non-receipt of his or her e-admission certificate, at least 3 weeks before the examination, he or she himself or herself will be solely responsible for non-receipt of his or her e-admission certificate. So make sure you contact them at least 3 weeks before the examination, otherwise you will not receive it in time. Where will the exam be held? Like centers of the civil services preliminary examination. Obviously, prelims examination 12 lakh people are filling the form this year. 15 lakh people will fill means next year. So obviously the centers have to be huge if 7 8 lakh people will be appearing next year. So it is present in all the capitals of the states and like all the major cities of a state. Agartala, Agra, and you can read everything about all the cities where the examination is conducted, and you can fill the city. For example, even if you are in Andaman and Nicobar, you can fill Port Blair as the center. So you don't need to technically travel every state. Every state has a city where you can give the exam. Now you can read all about these cities here, and this is the list for prelims examination. How will I get my center? The centers are always allotted on first apply first allot basis. It's not like random allocation. It's always first come first serve basis. The capacity of the centers are limited with around 4 centers uncapped, which means like if there is a overflow, these are the centers which will accommodate. So there is a logic going on that if you fail early, then you will get UPSC. If you do not fail early, then you will not get UPSC. There is some correlation in that, but sometimes it goes absolutely opposite also. People who fill in the absolute last, they get UPSC, so there is no direct correlation. Now, how will I know about the center? See the details of the timetable, like which date, which exam is there, which time, place, or places of the examination. It will be notified via the admit card. So you have to make sure that your admit card is the most important thing. I have seen many people do not getting like the admit card in time, and then they crib that UPSC is not responsive, but they do not take any action in time. So you should at least 3 weeks in advance should notify UPSC, so that your admit card can be released, and you know which center you are going to, and everything is sorted out, so that you can solely focus on your UPSC civil service examination preparation rather than going here and there. So I hope these lessons are helping you. Do give 5 star, do rate as much as possible, and in next lesson we'll further discuss about UPSC. In the last lesson we'll discuss about 65th annual report also. So thank you for watching this lesson. Have an awesome day.